The 80s was filled with cheap exploitation films that would eventually be labeled together as rape revenge movies. Many of them used the horrible topic of rape as an excuse to show off naked women, but in 1986 a small film came out as a response by making the women take charge and give some real payback to the slimy men that had done them wrong. I am Torstein from CinemaTerror, and this is The Ladies Club. The Ladies Club is formed after a group of women are tired of having to fear men sexually assaulting them with little or no repercussion. The rapists get off easy by the law, and the constant fear and torment that they are causing makes these women say enough is enough, it's time to take revenge upon them by luring them in, drugging them, and surgically castrating them. Their dangerous and extreme plan gets them into some bad situations, and it doesn't take long before their acts start to affect their personal lives and mental state. Will these women succeed in nailing the balls of the evil scumbags, or will it be a short life for the Ladies Club?
Eye for an eye. Maybe we should just kill him.
I think we should string them up and cut their balls off. I mean it. Cut off their balls.
The Ladies Club is an odd little film. Before turning it on, I figured it would be a typical 80s rape revenge movie. But to my surprise, this one did not want to go down the same route as countless of other exploitation films of that era. This one had women in control in important positions. The director is a female, the screenwriter is co-written by a female, it's co-produced by a female, and co-edited by a female. And the cast is also mostly female, as there is little attention given to the male characters at all. Their story is not that important, as this is about the struggle these women go through and how they find no other way to stand up against the injustice that they have suffered other than taking the law into their own hands by cutting these bastards' balls off. Quite an extreme premise, but no more extreme than what we are usually served in exploitation flicks. Actually, The Ladies Club is a bit tame. This is kind of mismarketed as an exploitation film, as it has more in common with, say, Death Wish than I Spit on Your Grave. There are no shots there meant to titillate male viewers. This is all about showing the female side of the rape and revenge. And that made the film feel both refreshing and a bit unique. It feels like the ones behind this was tired of seeing the way female abuse was portrayed in movies, and they wanted to speak their mind. They did a good job in creating a story around this, and I did like the premise a lot. It's like a group of housewives who had seen Death Wish and thought they should do something similar, just with scissors instead of guns. The Ladies Club was the first feature film by director Janet Creek, here under the pseudonym A.K. Allen. She had done some work with Weird Al and also directed a few episodes of the 80s TV show Saint Elsewhere before taking on this one. She would mostly stick to working on television after The Ladies Club, and her credits have some pretty big shows on it, including Melrose Place, Babylon 5, and Xena Warrior Princess. She does have another full feature worth mentioning though, as she was responsible for the 1988 Spellbinder. I might not be the biggest fan of it, but I know it has its fans out there. The downside of The Ladies Club is its television and melodramatic feel it has. It's very cheap looking, with little inspiration to be found in its production design or cinematography. There is either little focus on it, or they just failed at bringing some visual flair to it, and unless you watch a lot of cheap looking movies like I do, you might get put off by it. And while the acting is okay, I didn't find myself getting emotionally invested, even when they tell some horrific and tragic stories of what had happened to them. The performances are okay in a way that it doesn't bring the movie down or heighten it. The Ladies Club is an oddity and an unexpected female-centric entry into the otherwise male-dominated part of cinema that we call exploitation. For that alone, and its insane premise, it was able to keep my interest from start to finish, so I was happy with my movie choice of tonight. But it's not a film I would recommend to everyone. This is, just like so many other exploitation films, a movie for a selected few. You should hopefully be able to make up your own mind if this would be something for you or not during this video. I'm giving The Ladies Club the good score of 3 out of 5. Has anyone else out there actually seen this one? And do you know of any other good movies that take on the exploitation genre from a female perspective? Of course, The Excellent Revenge from 2017 comes to mind, but I'm looking more for some older and more unknown ones. Share your knowledge or thoughts in the comment section below. And if you want the male perspective of an exploitation film, then check out my review for the hilarious, over-the-top, silly but fun Cage Fury from 1990. Hope you enjoyed this video on the Ladies Club. Stay safe out there, and do come back for more videos on the obscure, weird and forgotten here on CinemaTerror. Thank you.